Hello everyone, welcome to the orbit of the coding. So today I'm going to explain how to use session in ASP.NET Core. So let's go to the Visual Studio and I will show how to use. So I have already created a session state example uh, demo projects. So because of saving a lot of times, so in that project, you can see that some of default pages are already created in ASP.NET Core application. So first steps when you need to use session in your application, then the first step you need to follow that you need to integrate a session through the Nugget package. So I'm go to the tools and Nugget package manager. In the manage Nugget package for solutions, here you can see that I already install Microsoft ASP.NET Core Session package. So once you need to use package, you must need to add the ASP.NET Core Session package in your application. So step first, you need to add the second page, session page. Then after that, you need to set the sessions, and in other pages you need to get the session. So session is used when you need to get the data from one page to another. At that time, we can usually use a session variables, right? So I am go to the index.cs.html.cs page, and here you can see that I already set the session key and value. So I define two constant string variable, session name and phone, and in that page I just http context.session.set strings and add the key and value. So first parameter is the key and second is the value, right? And in the next page, you need to get the session on the basis of the key name which we are supplying here, right? So I am going to the next page. Like I set the session in index.cs html.cs page, and I want to use this session in the about page, right? So here I get the two sessions based on the key name. Right? And now I created a two properties, name and phone, and store in it. So now I'm here. I'm using the name session into the view. You can see that. So just I store the model name and phone in the session variables. So I use in that about.css CSHTML page. So we must need to get the name and value which we are set in the index.html page, right? So now I'm going to execute the project and let's see the result. So it will take few seconds. So wait, might we take few more seconds. Oops, we get the exceptions. Exceptions are session invalid operation. Session has not been configured for this application or request. Oh, so we are just defining the session, set and get the session, but not configure the session. So whenever you need to configure anything in your project, then in ASP.NET Core you must need to go to the startup.cs page. So I'm going to the startup.cs page. Here you can see that, and here we must need to declare the session. So I'm app dot use sessions. So declare the use session, we can see that. So configure is maintain the request pipeline. You already aware about that, I hope. If you're not aware that, you can see my previous video. I already explained uh, on detailed basis. So now I just configure the app.use session. Then in the configure service, I need to also register that particular service. and set the default timeline. So service says dot add session. You can see that. So add session and the parameter is the iService collections, right? So it's anonymous methods. So you need to explain that way. Options dot I need to set ideal timeout. So time span dot so I need to set 1 minute default timeline, right? Now we are good with the configure service. We can add the service and we can register the service. Now let's execute the solution again and see what happened. It will take few seconds as previous. Few more seconds. I hope you guys wait. So now applications are successfully launched. Here you can see that default applications are already created, default page are already there. So in the index, home is the index, right? So in the index we set the sessions, and I about to get the session in the about section. So once I click the about section, then session must be get where we set the session name Alok and the phone number we set. So once you go to the here, you can see the session value Alok and phone number. So we can get the sessions value in the about page. I already set in the index. So this is the purpose of session. So thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channels. Have a nice day and happy learning.